it is really those original documents that help us to distinguish whether or not a forged note is being presented to the court, either in a foreclosure action or civil litigation. So it's just vitally important. And in addition, of course, we really want people to keep every single monthly mortgage statement.
Right.
They should keep their real estate tax bills, their homeowners insurance premiums, and everything connected to the servicing of the mortgage loan. And to keep that from year to year in a file, and paper file as well as electronic file. The reason for that is that if there's a dispute over whether or not the servicer credited the borrower's mortgage payments, we can look back to those original authentic records to understand where the mortgage loan accounting stood at any given date. Whereas what's being produced these days by mortgage servicing companies as a payment history can be manipulated. So the borrower has to become their own document custodian.
They really do. You know, I can't tell you how often I've heard both from you and a variety of attorneys that they will ask for the basic documents, not just the documents issued at origination or at closing, but the last 10 years of payments, et cetera. And what the consumer doesn't realize is whether it's the courthouse, whether it's the mortgage company, whether it's the servicer, nobody else is keeping records. Or they're reserving the right to say, oh, well, after 3 years, we throw them out or whatever. If you don't have them, you can't depend on any other party to, number one, have them, even if they're not fraudulent, or two, if they are, you know, to not make it up. It was funny, before I called you today, one of my colleagues and I were just laughing about the stories of people who've had their houses foreclosed on, even though they didn't have a mortgage on their house. You know, and they have to prove that this fraudulent mortgage, you know, is non-existent. It's ridiculous.